Hi guys, today I'm filming this daily math video with my friend and I'm going to be teaching her how to do this. She is not, she doesn't have as much of an aptitude for math as me, so
Okay.
we're going to try.
Okay.
Um,
That's mean.
so if you'd like to
What is
introduce
this?
yourself.
I'm Galaxy. I post gotcha videos and art sometimes, and now I'm doing math. Full circle moment.
Full, s- full circle moment. Okay,
Yeah.
so today we're going to be doing a problem involving trig, complex, and Demoivre's theorem.
I don't know what the last thing you said was.
Yeah, I don't.
I
Yeah. Okay. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, that was a bit of an interlude. I just ate dinner. But today I'm gonna try to help explain to Galaxy here how to solve this problem.
You leave the cut in your video.
Yeah. What? It
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have to restart my whole entire
Oh
recording
yeah, she
session
was
because
recording
you.
something. Okay. So, Galaxy, let's read this problem. Let z equal cosine of pi over 4 plus I sine of pi over 4. If z to the
Yeah.
fourth power is equal to a plus c root d over f, I, where c, f are positive integers with no common factors greater than 1, and d is a positive integer with no perfect square factors greater than 1, find af plus cd. Okay, so when we're looking at these problems, we can disregard all of this. This is basically just saying that this thing is in like simplest form, okay?
Okay.
Here, so when we solve this, we're going to get something in this form. So our solution will be these numbers in when added together, AF plus CD. Okay, so now getting to the actual problem. Let's first find Z, okay?
Okay.
Can you walk me through how to get Z?
Um.
You,
Right, guys.
you took geometry.
I did. I haven't done sin or cost in a while.
Oh my god, sin or cos.
That's what I call them. I know they are said differently.
Okay, let's start on the unit circle.
Oh my gosh, no,
So we know
no.
pi over 4, we have like this. This is pi over
This hurts.
4, this is pi over 3, this is pi over 6. This is the one we're looking for. So
What
sine is
degree
the
is it
y
at?
value, cosine is the x value. So would you happen to know using this what sine or cosine is?
Uh, I forgot.
Okay.
It says good review for the test coming up.
So sine and cosine can either be 1/2, uh, root 2 over 2, or root 3 over 2. Here we see
Yeah,
we're
I forgot all of those.
ranking this in terms of how great they are. So this is the smallest, this is a bit bigger, this is a bit bigger. This one here, they're the same. So they're both going to be root 2 over 2. This one, we could see x is larger. So x is going to be root 3 over 2, and y is smaller, so y is going to be 1/2. And here, y is smaller, so here x is smaller, so x is going to be 1/2. And y is larger, so y is going to be root 3 over 2. Okay? Okay. So basically that tells us this
Okay,
is pi over 6. This is theta, which is
right.
the angle, is equal to pi over 6. So that means we see here,
What?
what?
Bro said a whole new word.
Theta?
My goodness, your
Theta,
viewers are very smart then.
theta
Holy, I've
means
never heard
angle. It's a Greek
that.
word.
Why? Why is that a thing?
So here this angle is pi over 6. Okay?
Okay, yeah, I
S-
remember that.
So we see here the x value is large, so we're going to use root 3 over 2. And cosine means x value. So
Okay,
cosine of pi over 6 is equal to root 3 over 2. plus
Alrighty.
I sine of pi over 6 is smaller. So we're going to choose the smallest one here, which is 1/2. And we know y is or sine is the y value. So plus I times 1/2. Okay?
Okay.
So this is what z is equal to.
Z a little complicated. Z a little difficult.
So it's going to be a bit difficult to find z to the fourth power, right? Like, even
Yeah.
if we were just to try to find z to the second power, this is equal to root 3 over 2 plus I 1/2 squared. It's going to be like a, a large, big, complex thing to do, okay?
Yeah.
So, in order to solve our problem, we can use a little trick that I had mentioned before called the Morse theorem.
Are
Okay,
we boiling it down?
the Morse theorem, you say z to the fourth, or really, I'm gonna state it out in its general form. Z to any number, let's call it n. So we take any complex number and take it to the power of n, okay?
Right.
This is going to be equal to the radius to the power of n times, you're going to love this one, cis of n theta.
Why would I love that one? Why does it look like you wrote no in parentheses?
Do you know what cis means?
No, what math do you think I'm in? I'm in more advanced
Okay,
math than the
no,
group that I'm supposed to be in,
cis
but like
means
I'm not
something
in.
else not in math. Anyways,
That's not. What does this mean?
cis means not
Is it
trans.
abbreviation?
This is an abbreviation. Okay, we're gonna disregard this. Okay, so
I'm not good with abbreviate. We've been through this. I am an old lady when it comes to abbreviations. I don't know anything.
So first off, let's get something simpler. If you know you're going over complex numbers now, right?
We don't talk about it.
Complex numbers, like it can
It's
be like this, where it has the x value is the real part and the y value is the imaginary part, right? So this can be
sure.
3 plus
I mean,
this
technically, a complex number is like any number, but like whatever, bro.
uh so you see these can be like interchanged, right?
Sure.
Another thing we can do is instead of describing a complex number, let's say 3 plus 2i. Don't know why I put plus twice. 3 plus 2i. We can
To
just
really show it was positive.
we instead of describing this as coordinates like this,
Okay.
we can describe it as a radius and an angle.
I already do not like this.
So we can say, hey, this is radius away from the center and angle away from this line, okay?
Uh, this is gross.
So that's kind of what's done here. This is has radius of 1 away from the center and has angle of pi over 6. This is
I
what that complex number
see.
is. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So we see z, normal z, is equal to r, which is 1, times, here's the real kicker, cis of pi over 6.
Still not.
You know what cis
What?
stands for?
We've gone through this. I don't know abbreviations.
Cosine I sine.
Why? You said it wasn't a math thing. That's very much a math thing.
Outside of math, it refers to somebody that's not trans.
What? Bro, I can't do this.
So,
I can't. I can't do abbreviations.
so, um, now, anyways, cosine I sine. So this thing is the same thing as this thing, okay?
Okay,
Cosine plus I
understandable.
times sine, okay?
Okay.
So here we can also say this is equal to r to the fourth, or sorry, we're not there yet. R to the n, r to the n times cosine of n theta plus I times sine. of n theta. Okay?
This hurts
Because
my
cis
brain.
just means this.
Yeah, I get that. Do you normally go through every single problem like this when
No,
you
I,
film or
I,
record?
I'm just trying
Okay.
to get you to understand it.
That's okay. That's fantastic.
So this is de Moivre's theorem. DMT.
I know that one. I know that abbreviation.
I did not even mean to do that. Um,
I know that. I know that abbreviation from that one group that we both watch. Gotta
mm-hmm,
let you think about that. Letting that
mm-hmm.
sizzle in your brain. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
What? What are they
Who's
called?
who talks
The
DMT?
it was George, Deny, those people.
Oh.
Frosty, Classy,
Oh,
those
and then they're
guys.
saying like, what's one thing you could never live without or something? It's like,
It was like your favorite meal, and George was the imposter, and he wrote that on his board.
wow. Okay. Anyways, so continuing, if we apply De Moivre's theorem to this, we're asked to find z to the 4, right?
Man, I'm gonna love this theorem if that's the abbreviation for it.
I just made this up to DMT, but
No, that already exists, Yeller. It already exists.
it already
You
exists.
can't make you can't make up something that already exists.
Anyways,
It's not gonna
anyways,
work.
anyways. So continuing,
Freak.
galaxy.
I'm
Here,
locking in.
if we know z, we need to plug these values in for z. We need to find n, we need to find r, and we need to find theta. So what is n, r,
Okay.
and theta?
N is 4,
Uh-huh.
right? R is the pi over the thingy, right? I don't know. I think so.
Okay, then
Is
what's
that what it
theta?
is? Um, what Z is equal to?
No. Okay. So we see here that
But like, it is though.
r is gonna be 1 because we define z to be
Ooh,
this. So we could also write it as z is equal to 1 times cis of pi over 6. So this 1 is our distance away from the center. It's our radius.
bro, is contributing to my migraine right now.
Okay. Um, we're almost done.
What do you mean we're almost done? It looks like we've accomplished nothing.
No, we've accomplished a lot. So,
Bro, why can't you just choose an easy one? This is so
uh,
I'm
um,
so lost.
so we're saying r is 1, okay? Because here, there's nothing times cosine, there's nothing times sine.
Okay,
So,
real.
um, and then theta, as you can see, will be pi over 6, because it's what's inside of cosine and sine.
Uh oh,
Okay?
it's inside of it. Ah,
So,
that makes more sense.
we do this, we should get 1 to the 4 times cis of 4 theta.
May I do another problem after this so I don't look stupid? I feel so stupid. I mean, I am respectively, but
Okay, so, oh, and then theta we know is pi over 6.
yeah, I don't know why you did that. That was a little silly of you to do. Yeah, even I knew that.
Okay,
Tee.
z to the 4 is equal to. How'd you rewrite this so we can do this more easily?
Uh, 1 is it multiplied? I
Yep,
can't. Is that okay? Your dot wasn't very obvious. Um, was that thingy? Is my brain?
cis
Yeah,
stands
doesn't
for
it
cosine
equal?
plus I sine.
Can't we do that?
Do this.
What was that?
Hmm?
You've lost me.
What we can do here is simplify 4 pi over 6 to 2 pi over 3, right? That's, it's just simple simplification of a fraction.
Oh, I didn't realize the 4 was with the. Okay,
Okay,
I see that now. Your
so,
pi was very small in ratio to the 4
oh, I apologize. So now
that
it's
was
just going to
multiplied.
be, remember cosine, cis stands for cosine plus sine. This is going to be equal to
That.
cosine of 2 pi over 3 plus I sine of 2 pi over 3. Already I'm starting to see that I've made some kind of mistake somewhere because this, our answer is in the form of, wait, a, and d is a positive integer. A, wait,
You
what?
can erase the line you drew. Oh, nope, never mind. You drew on the same layer.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Rookie mistake.
There are no layers in MS Paint, I don't think. I thought I had made a mistake, but I think we're
What is the
fine.
layers button then?
I think we're fine. Where's the layers
What's
button?
the layers button then if there's no layers?
There's layers?
The literal layers button, buddy! The literal layers button! This whole time! You've used this to record and you haven't noticed the layers button?
Oh my
This is
gosh.
embarrassing. This is so embarrassing for you.
This is crazy.
This is what happens when you get the person that draws all the time to look at the drawing app when you're doing math on it.
Wow.
New things. We learn new things every day. Clap for learning new things, guys. You learned that there's layers today, and I learned how math works.
Okay, so continuing, locking in. Um, I'll just explain what I thought to the viewers. The viewers, I thought that because a is not going to be a positive integer, that it's not going to work, because I thought a was limited to being a positive integer. But here, reading between the lines, it says nothing about a being a positive integer, so we're going to be fine. So, continuing on.
That's crazy to the viewers because they're smarter than me. Understandable.
Did you understand?
We might get negative number.
Yeah, you'll see. So, now tell me what these are.
Numbers.
Um, why don't we draw out a circle to figure this out?
Oh my gosh. Dying here.
Okay, where is 2 pi gonna be? 2 pi over 3.
Bro, I haven't done this in like 2 years. My
It's
brain.
been like less than a year. Okay. Um, so just to
What was
review, this is gonna be pi over 3. This is gonna be 2 pi over
right?
3. We see
Right.
that
Why couldn't I just be here for commentary, bro? Like,
we see that here x is negative in small. It's
uh-huh,
smaller
uh-huh.
than y. So cosine, which is x, is going to be negative the small one, which is 1/2. And sine is
Oh
positive
yeah.
and large. What's the large one?
The three, the pi, not pi. What am I talking? Root 3/2. You said is
Yep.
that okay?
Okay.
Locking in.
I think
Is
this
that
is
the
correct,
answer?
everyone. Although I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
How would we find correct answer to prove if you're right or not?
Well, okay, let's input this in if let's say this is the correct answer.
Oh, we're reverse engineering.
No,
Smart.
that's yeah, yeah, sure. Um, so
You mean no, but yeah.
I meant we're gonna take the values from here and try to plug it in here and see if we get a positive integer. Because our answers always have to be positive integer in this specific competition. Okay?
Okay.
So, if we see here, we see a is gonna be equal to negative 1/2. B is going to be equal to, we have no B. Why is there no B? C is going to be equal to 1. See, because there's nothing in front of there.
Yeah.
Uh, D is going to be equal to galaxy. What is D going to be equal to?
Where's the last number? Yeah, that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. F is going to be equal to 2. So we want AF plus CD.
Why can't you give me an easy problem to this? We're gonna have to do an easy problem after this.
Okay, you want it?
Yeah.
Okay.
After you figure it out.
I think this is the correct answer. So tell me what A times F plus C plus D is. C
Bro,
times D
what
is.
my head? What?
A times F plus C times D is.
I was supposed to know, bro. I don't have a calc.
Oh my
If anyone
gosh.
here that doesn't know, calc is short for calculus. Just in case any of you guys weren't aware. Calc is short for calculator.
So, given these values here, what is this?
Right. Is that the times? I cannot tell. Is that multiplied by?
Yeah, A times F.
Is that a 1 between the F? Or is that an H?
Plus.
Oh, that does not look like what you wrote. So it'd be 1 or negative 1/2 times 3 plus
No. Times F.
or what's F? Oh, sorry. 2 plus 1 times 3. Yeah.
Which is 2. Unboxing this. I think this is our correct answer.
Bro chose his favorite color.
That's literally the color I use in every single one of my videos.
Probably because it's your favorite color.
No.
This is lore drop
No.
about the algebra man.
She knows my favorite
doing
color.
the algebra man doing not algebra.
Doing what?
This isn't algebra.
What is it?
Not algebra.
What's the name of it?
Not algebra. Why are you gaslighting the people? Orange is your favorite color, and so is purple.
Oh, you just exposed me.
You got exposed.
Okay. Galaxy, turns out we got it correct. We did everything correct. We got the correct values of A, B, C.
Yeah, I'm never gonna remember this for the rest of my life.
You're gonna remember
I'm
this
so glad
eventually.
this is over.
So this is correct.
Nuh-uh.
Did you want to do another one? Or
Yeah, could we do one that I'll actually know so I don't look like a very silly guy?
Okay, I'll give you a. Okay, let me pause the video so I can
Watch bro pull up like the unsolvable equation.
The unsolvable equation.
Yeah, the one for like the universe or something.
I'll be back, guys.
Oh
Hi,
my
guys.
gosh.
We're back with another problem.
Oh my god. Did you see the problem I chose? As soon as I read it, bro.
Okay. So, this is a
Uh-huh.
AMC 12A question from this year's test. I had this question during my test.
Gosh.
We're gonna see if Galaxy can solve this.
Alright, locking in. Is that a name?
Yeah. Read it aloud.
Engies?
Agnes.
Nuh-uh, that's Engies, bro.
It's Agnes.
Engs. Engs writes the following 4 statements on a blank piece of paper. Glad that they specified it was blank. At least one of these 2 statements is true. Oh my gosh, I don't like this already. At least 2 of these statements are true. At least 2 of these statements are false. At least one of these statements is false. Okay. Each statement is either true or false. How many false statements did Enkies write on the paper? A. 0. B. 1. C. Dos. D. 3. E. A sports. Um, oh no, we'd have to run through every single one and prove them true or false, right?
Yeah, you could do
Like
that. You could do
or
either that or what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, or you're gonna have some crazy solution process, and then
No.
here you are cutting in.
I think when I solved this, I went through the is it possible to have zero? Is it possible to have one? Is it possible to have two, three, four? I think I
I
went
guess
through
that
the
would make the most sense. Yeah, I would do that.
so do it.
So let's start with A, because A is never correct unless you're doing a test where the teacher chooses the answers and it isn't randomly generated. So can zero of these be correct? Let's see. At least one of these statements is true. At least two of
Wait,
these statements are true.
Galaxy, just to make sure you know what you're saying, there's zero false statements, that means that they're all true.
I'm reading through it
Okay,
again.
okay,
I understand
okay,
because we're sniffing out the falsers,
okay. I was
the
mistaken,
non
so I'm just making
the
sure.
non-truthers.
Uh-huh.
At least two of these statements are false. At least one of these statements is false. Well, huh.
Same.
Just interesting.
So if there are zero false statements, if all of these are true, can they all be true?
Well, my brain hurts already. I don't know what they're actually asking necessarily.
They're asking how many
No,
false yeah.
what are we proving to be just the statement, just in its entirety, or what?
So, okay, I feel like this will be better if I go through it.
Yeah,
So
just go through it. Just go through it.
there are let's look at this answer option A. That means that
Bro couldn't
all
give
of
me like
these
an
are
actual good problem.
means that
Piss
all
me
of these are
off.
true, right?
I
So if all of these are true, that means that at least one of these statements is true. That's correct. At least two of these statements are true. That's correct. At least two of these statements are false. That can't be true if all of these are true. At least one of these statements are false. That can't be true if all of these are true. So we can at least see that A is not an option.
what?
Because,
So it's dependent on the ending. Is what you're that's what I was confused about.
mhm.
Like is this like the door riddle with like the guards guarding the door, or one speaks the truth and one speaks a lie? Or are we just going through and saying because the last one and the third one say false at the end cancels out the first answer because it's proclaiming that it's not true?
Sure, yeah.
Because it's claiming that it's not true, so it can't be A because it's claiming that.
Because we see a contradiction. Answer option
So it can't
A.
be B either.
Tell me why it can't be B.
Well, using your logic for the first one, since the two second ones say that at least two or one of them is false, but we're assuming that one of them is false, but that's stating that two of them are false.
But can't, if number B, or answer option
Number
B.
B, number B,
Sorry, I'm fried after one problem.
number B.
If answer option B says that there's only one correct false state, if there's only one false statement, then
This is a perfect problem to do when I'm mid-migraine, bro. You really chose a very easy one on the
You asked
mind
for
here.
this.
No, I asked for one I can do, not not a riddle.
Okay, why don't we look at the other extreme? Can all of these statements be true?
What?
Here,
That would
let's.
ask how if all of them were false.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
At least I'm not the only fried one here. No.
They can't all be false. Tell me
No,
why.
because the first ones say that they're true, and we gotta believe them because they said so.
Yeah, that's
And
pretty
it's
good.
like it's innocent till proven guilty in this country.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they didn't
Okay,
get their lawyers.
so, um, what about
Isn't it like C though?
why?
Because two of them say at least two, and then the other ones say at least two, so we know it's like at least two.
Okay, yeah, I honestly don't know the answer right now. So, can I go through
Okay,
it and
that's
try to
cool.
see?
Alright, well, I think it's C because C is the best one to answer on the bubble sheet. And also, if one says at least one and then the other one says at least two, then one of them would cancel each other out. So then there'd just be two canceling each other out. Well, actually, I don't know. No, you solve it.
Okay. So, how many false statements did Agnes write on the paper? So, Agnes is a
Try
developer of
solve it in a
Minecraft.
different color. Solve it in a different color.
So,
Yeah, no, you choose purple. Expose yourself.
I would have done the same thing starting with Galaxy to cross off 0, A and E. Now let's look at B. So B is saying that there's one false statement. So one of these statements are false. Okay. So if there's one false statement, at least one of these statements is true. If we're at B, that's possible. At least two of these statements are true. Yeah, these two can be true. At least two of these statements are false. No, because there's only one statement that's false. At least one of these statements are false. Yes, so that makes sense. Let's look at C. Uh, how many? Okay, so if there's two false statements, then at least two of these statements are false. Uh, that'd be true. At least one of these statements are false. That'd be true. At least two of these statements are true. That'd also be true. And at least one of these statements are true. That'd also be true. This one is true because both of these are true. This one is true because all of these are true. So C cannot work because that would mean they'd all be true, but we have to rate two false statements on C.
I
Then
guess.
if we look at D, at least one of these statements are true, yes. At least two of these statements are true, no. At least two of these statements are false, they are, and that is two of these statements, one of these statements are false, yeah, they are. So D also doesn't work. So B is our only correct option.
Wait, what did you just do for D visually? You did check X, check, check.
Because I was trying to say that this one is true.
Yeah.
Let's call this number one, two, three, four. One
Okay.
is true because
Okay.
there's only one true statement. If there's three false statements, there's one true statement. This one is true.
Oh, I see. I see what you did. I see what you
This
did.
one has to be false because there has to be true to. Yeah, you understand?
Yeah, no, yeah, I got that. I picked up what you putting down
So Galaxy said C.
because why are we doing it in that blue, bro? This is disrespectful.
Galaxy said this is Iroh
Yeah,
Galaxy color.
that's like literally my color, bro. These are both my colors. You stole
Galaxy,
my purple, not gonna
you okay? Okay,
lie.
okay.
I'm very much incorrect because it's very confused on words.
You
I
understand
like how I
English?
can't do word problems and you gave me words in a
Yeah, that was
problem.
on
Like, bro, what
purpose.
is this? This is heinous acts. I said, please give me a question I can do, and you give me two questions I cannot do.
I this one has like no math in it. It's all logic.
I mid migraine, bro. It doesn't matter if there's math or not.
Okay, so
One more. We gotta do one more.
let me just see the solution. Yeah, it's B.
I
Okay,
think it's B. Yeah. When you explained it, it made sense.
that's good. Um,
Yeah,
okay, guys, we're pausing. 35-minute recording. Um,
this is fine. We could do an hour-long maths video.
wouldn't be the
Third
first.
one, he's actually gonna pick one I can do.
I
Trust.
will.
Third time's a charm.
I'll be back, guys.
Be
Okay,
popular.
we're doing this last one. We're gonna speed run this one though. So, Galaxy, take it away.
Oh, locking in. Okay, the equation 3x minus 4a equals x plus 6 has the same solution for x as the equation root x minus a minus 15 equals 3, where a is a constant in both equations. Find the value of a. Fantastic. Well, they equal the same.
No.
Oh, sorry, they have the same solution for x. I see. Okay. We're finding a. Can we simplify the first one?
Yep.
Okay, let's start with simplifying the first one. So subtract. Should we make a positive there? Is that better for us if we make a positive? Oh my gosh, he's using a separate layer. So smart.
Yeah.
So
Making a positive
genius.
is better.
Alright, so we're gonna add 4a, we're gonna subtract 3x, that's gonna give us 2x plus, or actually we could put, yeah, 4a in front. 2x plus 2x.
Wait a
No,
second.
sorry, minus 2x.
Wait a second. Sorry.
Oh, un
Okay, back.
poquito
So
de
what were you saying?
alma para ti, para mí, para ti.
Sorry,
Oh,
I captured you
uh,
singing.
para la bomba. Negative 2x would be there because we're subtracting the 3x, and then yeah, and then plus 6 is that side. The other side, what can we do to the other side that would be great for our brain? Can we just put the 3 on the other side?
Here?
Well, not inside the root, just on the side of the root. Would that work?
Yeah,
Would
you
that help
can.
us?
This is
That
gonna be
help
really
us?
complicated though if you want to do this. I
Oh
would
my
not
gosh.
recommend
Okay.
doing this.
Okay.
I would recommend
Hmm.
um squaring both sides here.
Okay. Square both sides then. You're so right. I completely forgot are allowed to do that. Right. Now put the 9 on that side. That was a horrible 9, by the way. That's just me being a personal hater. It looks like a 4. Nice. Okay, now they both equal 0. Can we do what's the methods called? Or you can do you could do substitution, elimination, or what's the other one? Is that what we're doing here?
Uh um
Um, or what?
do you wanna know what the best method to do here is?
What's his the best method?
Um solve for one of them and then just plug the thing into here. Or the other way
That's
around.
what I was saying.
Oh, okay.
What, like, which way are we
I
doing
don't know
it
what it's
though?
called, but
Okay, real. Me either. Um, I guess we can put them right under each other so I can see this better, so my brain can be like, yippee. You're just writing the same one under. Okay. Can you put them in the correct order? Put the second one in the correct order. Can you flip the X and the A? Which, if you ever be so kind. Okay. See, this helps my brain. Um, yeah, so we're gonna multiply both by uh what would work best here?
oh, Galaxy,
We're
just
gonna
like
multiply.
To
What?
simplify this, you could divide this by 2.
I could.
So it's just
You're so right. I was not looking at that. Ah, I see. I could just immediately get rid of X here. I didn't have to do the other way. Okay. Hmm.
oh, there's a really easy thing you
Oh,
could do here.
he said, oh,
Do you want me to show you?
sure.
Just add these together. So 0 is equal to a minus 21. Because this x will cancel out this x.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Oh, I apologize.
Yeah, no, you're good. Um, I was gonna do the elimination method before you said I could simplify it because I did not look at that for a second. Right. Um, plus 21 then on both sides to get A,
So what's our
but
solution?
or just to find the value of A, I guess it's just 21.
Yep, and that is the correct answer. I already checked. Um,
Okay.
that's that's it, everyone. Thank you, Galaxy, for being here. You did very well. I'm happy that you joined us. Um,
He's leaving, guys. He's going on a date
mm,
with Destiny.
with my dad.
He's going
Okay.
he got a date with your dad.
I will.
Alright.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Galaxy. I'm not leaving in a second, but thank you, Galaxy, for coming. I'll credit you. Bye.